Hello and welcome to another language learning progress video. In this video I will review the second quarter of 2025. Let's get started. In my previous language review video from the first quarter, I have said that I track my time on language learning apps. For my language learning, I basically almost only use the language learning apps, at least for now. I don't really have time to study from textbooks or to take a regular language course. So the language learning apps are the most convenient way for me to learn different languages. There are some advantages, but also some disadvantages of learning with apps. So the first advantage is they are really engaging compared to learn from a textbook or to take a regular language course. I have much more fun with learning language learning apps. It feels like a game, so you gather some points, you have your streaks. It's really gamified. That makes it really fun. And the other advantage is they are really practical, so I don't have to carry heavy notebooks, heavy textbooks with me. I can learn my language whenever I want and wherever I am. So I only need my mobile phone internet connection and my attention. Then I can learn the new vocabulary or review my vocabulary. The other advantage is that I can make the best of my time. So unfortunately I can't make long study sessions for language learning. I don't have that much time besides the work and all the other projects. So I try to use every little chunk of my life to learn language through these apps. So if I only have 5 minutes as I waiting for a train, for example, then I can turn on a language learning app and learn something or read a text. That it helps to keep me engaged with learning different languages and keep up with them. The disadvantages are the big disadvantage is, I guess, they are not the most effective way. So the progress is slow. I mean, if you spend maybe hours in a day, then they are effective. Probably for every language learning method, if you spend hours in a day, then they will be somehow effective. But if I only spend 20 minutes a day and in different languages in total, it will not be so effective. So the progress will be really small, really slow. That's the big disadvantage of learning only with apps. And the other disadvantage is so I actually only learn and study the passive skills in language. So I learn vocabulary, I can do listening exercises, I can do reading exercises, but I don't practice speaking, I don't practice writing at all. I don't really use the language as I actually should use. So it will be also take time to improve my speaking and writing in my weak language. For example, for Persian and for Italian, I can't speak. Now my focus is to understand what I listen to or what I read. That's the other disadvantage of learning with language apps. So Now we can go to the actual progress part. I will just compare. So last year I have spent 47 hours and 38 minutes. And I must say in this quarter it's also quite similar. It's 47 hours and 48 minutes. So it's just 10 minutes more, but it's more or less the same. So it's really stable. But at least it has not become less. But it also has been much more compared to the last quarter. But there's a difference with the distribution of my time in the language. So in the last quarter, I have spent most of my time for Portuguese and English. And in this quarter, the language that I have studied most was French. And then the other language, the English, German, and Italian, was almost the same. The percentage of that compared to the last quarter, I have studied more Persian. So in the last quarter, I have spent only 4% of my time for Persian, and now in the second quarter I have spent 9% of my time. And in this quarter I have spent almost a half of my time on Link. So this is basically an app where you can upload some texts, and some videos, some podcasts, and you can either listen to it simultaneously and learn and review some vocabulary as you read along. And the other app that I've used mostly was Clausemaster. It's kind of a flashcard app like Anki, but in Clausemaster all the texts are already prepared. You don't add any vocabulary or something. They are set ready to use deck. You just have to study. I find it more effective to prepare your own flashcards, but as I said, if I don't have time to make new flashcards, then I need something else so that I can learn review of new vocabulary. And the other app that I have started to use more often is Memrise, and I basically use it for learning Persian. And I have also made another video where I have reviewed how I use Memrise for learning Persian. If you're interested, you can check that. But in this quarter, I have also started to use Memrise much more often compared to the first quarter. So that's basically the summary of my second quarter. So in the first quarter, I had more focus on Portuguese, and in this quarter, I had more focus on French and Persian. And for the third quarter, I'm not sure how the distribution of my time will evolve, which language I would focus more on. I mean, right now it's French and Persian, but I'm not sure it will be like that after a month. I don't have a specific goals yet. Maybe I will try to build a streak for French on Link. So right now I have a long streak for German. I will check. So in German my Link streak is 650 days. And this year I have also I have built a link streak for English, so I have 188 days of streak right now, and I want to build a streak for French, and hopefully then step by step I will have a streak for all my target language. So that was the review of the second quarter. I hope you are doing well with your goals and enjoy your language learning. See you next time. Bye bye.